All right, so this is the second part of the week 8 Wednesday study guide. So question number 5, go ahead and read it, please.
ABC has vertices. Okay, yeah. Graph ABC on the coordinate grid.
I'm assuming you connected the dots, correct? It's a triangle. All right, so we did that. A is done. What's B?
Reflect ABC across the line y equals x.
Okay. So what's the equation when you have to reflect something over the y equals x line? Think about it. Well, if you think about it, y equals x is going to be y equals 1 over 1x plus 0, correct? So when you graph this, describe how you will graph it. Tell me how you will graph that. Okay, you start with a y-intercept, correct? Which is at 0. And then what's your slope? Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, right? So then your line just looks like this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So then your B is going to be translating over this line. Do you see that? C is going to be jumping over this line. A stays right there, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at something like this, it will be kind of hard for you to go, okay, B maybe go here, I think, right? B prime, right? C maybe go up. Where do you think C is going to go? Where do you think it's going to go? So tell me, where is that going to go? Like if you had to give me a point for C prime, what would that be? I don't think A goes anywhere, right? But C is 1, 2, 3, and then 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 maybe right there. But do you see how you're not sure, correct? Do you see that? So there's an equation for this, okay? You need to write this down. The equation is if you're going to reflect the point over the y equals x line, all you do is you swap the x and y coordinate. So xy is yx. Do you see that? Okay, so if the original point is 3, 5, if you have to reflect it over the y equals x axis, what would that be?
What?
If your original point is 3, 5, and you reflect it over y equals x axis, what is your new point?
5 and 3.
5, 3. You just swap it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's go ahead and swap this then. So if I go ahead and swap this, A prime, once I swap it, is what?
-2, negative.
Yeah, what's C prime?
A prime, -1 and 3.
Do you see how I was actually wrong? Do you see how when I put -3 and 1, that's not correct? So trying to flip this over this line is not accurate. Do you see that? So you have to rely on this. Now B prime is 5, 1. Actually, B prime is correct. I actually did that one correct. And then A is just -2, -2. Do you see that? Okay, so now once you have that, draw your new triangle. I don't want you to go ahead and color it. Your first one should be a blue one. Well, it doesn't have to be blue, but I color mine blue. Actually, I'm going to color mine yellow. The first one's going to be a yellow line or yellow triangle. And my second triangle is going to be a pink triangle. So make sure you color yours. And that is what it is. So remember, y equals x axis. The formula is xy is just going to be y comma x. Do you understand that? I'm going to put a star next to it because you literally have to memorize that. Okay, C, what do you have to do?
Reflect to ABC across the x-axis.
What is the formula for that?
Um,
Well, think about it, okay? Here is a grid. If I have a point right here, A, which is 1, 1, right? X-axis is right here. I flip it over here, what's going to happen with my A prime? What changes?
the y.
Yeah, X stays the same, but what changes? Y. So then if you're going to reflect over the x-axis, what would be your equation? XY is going to become what?
Um,
We just said X. The only thing that changes with this new point is that it becomes a -1 for the Y, correct?
yes,
So X stays the same, but then what changes?
y.
So it's X comma -Y.
Yeah.
This is your formula. Did you copy this part down for reflecting over the Y equals x-axis? Reflect the x-axis, this is what you have.
So negative y next.
No, X comma -Y. X comma -Y.
Why does it appear as y and x on that one?
What are you talking about?
Right here.
This line is Y equals x-axis. There's a difference between when you're reflecting over the Y equals x-axis. The Y over x-axis is a straight line, a diagonal like this. Do you see that? X-axis is just this line right here at 0, 0. Do you see the difference there?
Okay.
Label it D, E, and F. Graph it, please. You should have another triangle there.
Mhm.
When you reflect over the x-axis, what changes? Does that make sense? The only thing that changes is the y. It becomes an opposite sign.
Mhm.
So the opposite of a -2 is a +2. Okay, D, go ahead.
Remember the ABC using the translation vector -2, -4.
Yeah, you got to be careful because you're still translating ABC. So make sure you don't go over to like DEF or A prime, B prime, C prime. So we're still using these original coordinates, right?
Mhm.
So tell me, what do I do to those ABC coordinates?
I moved all of them left -2 and down -4.
Good. So your new one was put A double prime, or it's actually gonna be just X, correct?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be -2, and Y is -2 as well, correct?
Yeah.
1 minus 2 is -1, 5 minus 4 is 1. And then lastly, C is going to be a 1, -5. Okay. So then you're going to plot one more, correct?
Yeah.
And actually, I think I'm going to erase this so that way I have less color. Okay. Okay, so So z negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. X negative 1, 1. That's y. 1, 1, 5. All right, so then take a look at number 6. What do you do with number 6?
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Number 6. Read, please. Read.
Graph and label ABC on the coordinate grid.
Okay, you have this triangle, right?
Yeah.
Did it. Perfect. A is done. What's B?
Rotate ABC 90 degrees counterclockwise.
So, okay. So then you're going to create A prime, B prime, C prime, correct? All right, so A prime, C prime. When you do 90 degree counterclockwise, what's the equation?
Negative 1x.
Negative yx.
Yes.
Okay. And if you think about it, okay, so here it is. Counterclockwise is going from here to here, correct?
Yes.
And that will make sense because this is an x, y, right? You're moving back over there to a negative y. Okay. Negative y. All right. So then what's your new A prime? Oh, hold on a second. No, you do have it. Yeah. What's your new A prime?
New A. My new A prime is negative 1, 2.
What's your B prime?
Negative 4, 3.
What's your C prime?
Negative 2, 4.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and plot that. Okay, so you have to plot it too. Do you see right here where it says, be sure to label it, right? And write the coordinate below. So there are 2 parts. So on the test, make sure you're doing both parts, okay? So negative 1, 2, did you label that as A prime? Negative 4, 3, that's B prime. Negative 2, wait. Negative 1, 2, negative 2, 4. Oh yeah, okay, C prime. All right, go ahead. C is what?
Reflect ABC across the x-axis to create BC. Be sure to label it right the corner.
No, A double prime, B double prime, C double prime.
I don't see any A double prime.
I know, but it should be there. Do you see reflect? You're not reflecting A, B, C. What are you reflecting now?
A prime, B prime.
Yeah, you got to read it very clearly. Do you understand? Okay, because before, like for number 5, for example, if you take a look at number 5, all they ask you to do is always translate ABC, which was the original triangle, correct? For number 6, they're asking you to do it from the new image, okay? So if you have to reflect across the x-axis, like for example, this is my point, right? XY, right? The x-axis is right here. Oops, right here, correct? If I reflect that point over here, what is it going to change to?
-1, -2.
Okay, but the x stays the same, correct?
Yes.
The y doesn't become a negative, right?
Yeah.
So a double prime, so look at this here. -1, -2, correct? What's your b double prime? C double prime. If you're not sure about this, or you forgot for some reason, draw the x-axis. You see the x-axis? And just literally flip it over. This is a double prime, right?
Yeah.
C double prime, correct? B double prime, right?
Yes.
Stop racing. And there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Next.
Describe a single transformation that would take ABC to A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Use either vector notation or coordinate notation.
Okay. What do you do?
I find the distance between A, B, C, and then A double prime, B double prime, C.
Transformation is just an equation, right?
Yes.
So it's x something, comma, y something, right?
Yes.
But you gotta be careful. Vector notation is like this, right?
Yes.
Coordinate notation is like that. Do you see that?
Yes.
So I will put both, all right? So looking at A, so here's A. How'd you get from A to A double prime? So ask yourself, how'd you get from A, not A double prime, to A double prime? A, the location of A is 2, 1, correct?
Yes.
Location of A double prime is -1, -2. How did I get from 2 to -1? What did I do? Oh, is that my gift? I love it. Can you open right now? Wait till Christmas. Right now? Okay, open it. Do you want to open it or do you want me to open it? Okay, you open it. Okay, thank you.
Recording now. You're supposed to be focused.
Go ahead.
I better more.
What is it?
-6 and -6.
2 minus 6 does not give you -1. How are you going from A to A double prime? How are you going from 2 to -1?
1 and -1.
2 plus 1 is 3. How do you get from this to this? You could try to do 2 plus x equals -1 and then solve it that way. If you can't do it mentally, then try to do it with the equation. Okay, this is not hard, Grayson. From this point to this point, you're going back how many steps?
3.
Okay, now let's try that. 2 minus 3, does that give you -1?
Yeah.
That's correct. Now you do the y. How are you getting from a 1 to a -2? We'll figure it out. What do you need, Quentin?
The speaker is apparently hooked up to my computer, Sam.
Your computer? What do you mean your computer? The one upstairs?
No, so the speaker. So no, my computer is hooked up to the speaker.
1 minus negative.
What the fuck that means?
-3. -3.
My computer.
Right now.
What the matter can watch it?
We're gonna wait. 1 minus 3 is a -2?
Yeah.
So it's x minus 3 y minus 3. I want you to check that for b. B to b double prime, and check c to c double prime. Using this equation, does it match? Go check. I love you when you're happy. You make me happy. Oh, who's that?
You, and that's me.
Who's this?
That Travis is to make you laugh.
Oh, that's okay.
So I just want to move to the
That's okay. Can mommy correct something? I love you. When you are happy. Period. Capital Y, you make me happy. You always make me happy.
You make me happy.
I love you, sweetheart. What? Did you find it?
Mhm.
You got $1 and a penny? I'll put it in your bank account. You want to do that? Okay. Good job, man. Thank you. Can you put this? Now, why does it say Emma B? Did you forget your name? This is Emma B. Did it check out? Grayson?
Hold on.
So let's start off at B, correct? B is 3, 4, right?
Yeah.
Your translation is you minus 3, which should be a 0, 1 for B double prime, correct? That is not correct. Let's see, B3, 4. Okay, hold on. Describe a single transformation that will make. There is no way. There's no way that that will even work because that single transformation will not work because this has been flipped. You're gonna have to ask them about that. There's no way that it will work. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way. Because if it's transformation is sliding. Do you see that?
Yeah.
This one was more than that. You didn't just slide over. You like rotate it 90 degrees, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think there's any way you could actually slide it back over there. You might want to ask them that before you start the test tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me try. Okay, I take that back. There actually is a way. So the one transformation that will work is it's a single transformation. It's a reflection across the y equals x axis. And the equation for that is xy is then become negative y, negative x. Do you see that right there? Okay. So then what that means is that since your a double prime is a, so you can't do the transformation. So that's completely wrong, okay? Because you see how you've already rotated it? Like transformation is if it's facing the same side or way and it's just sliding, right? So a double prime is going to be, what was a double prime? -1, -2, correct? If you take this, the translation, we're going to do a reflection about the y equals negative x axis. That is saying xy becomes a negative y, negative x, which means that then becomes a, which is a positive 2, positive 1. Do you see that? Wasn't the original a positive 2, 1?
Yeah.
Okay. And then b double prime, which is -4, -3. C double prime, which is -2, -4. I want you to use this transformation and transform them. Can you do that, please? What is that equal to? Do that, please. Okay, so -1, -x, you just flip-flop them, right? It becomes the opposite sign. So -3 becomes a positive 3. -4 becomes a positive 4. And this is this the original b?
Yes.
Okay, good. So you just flip-flop them. Positive 4, positive 2. Is that the original C?
Yes.
That's it. That's everything. I'm going to make sure this is published. This is kind of a hard one. And the reason why this is a hard one is because it's not a single transformation. This one is actually, you see where it says equal? It's equal to a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation and then reflect over the x-axis. So once you did the counterclockwise rotation, then you flip over the x-axis. That's why it's called y equals negative x. Do you see that? Yeah. I'm going to publish both videos on there.